interested in seeing as early as possible is modeling that includes some broad policy choices and options, including a longer view outlook that really deals with the structural imbalance, and one that recognizes the reality that the state is going to be a minority funding partner in the future. At the end of the day, I think we need to know whether these impacts are going to have, what impacts these will have on our strategic plan. We have a strategic plan, we're working the strategic plan, but whether these impacts will necessitate a change in the plan is what I really am interested in talking about over the next 2 years. And so as we go forward, and Chair-elect Allen asking for us to put together a work plan that starts tomorrow with guideposts and timing that really gives us the time to look at the broader considerations that are going to follow these numbers. As a newcomer, I'm really sort of shocked at the compression of time between when we know what our state money is going to be and when we have to approve a budget. This is more of a framework budget. It has almost no detail in it, and I agree with Regent Frobenius. There's a lot of questions about graduate education in terms of what their net costs are versus their gross costs. And for us to have to approve this skeleton budget with the time frame that the staff's been given, it just doesn't feel like this is the right format. And now we've got a 2-year time window to really get this right. I don't want to be back here 2 years from now and be forced to make really tough decisions without having had those conversations in 2010 and the rest of 2009.
No, thank you, Regent Beeson. I think within your comments was a question about how this budget will affect the strategic plan. I'll ask the President to comment today, but of course, as you point out, this is something that we will be looking at in greater detail with the administration and at this board in the upcoming 2 years. Regent Frobenius also, I think, highlighted for us the tremendous amount of thought and work that needs to go in with the time frame we're handed. Fortunately, effect on the strategic plan.
Chair Simmons, Regent Beeson, I think those are very powerful questions and the right questions that a governing board should ask itself and ask its leadership. There's little question that if you get a very substantial reduction in your resources, you have to you don't necessarily have to reset your aspirations, but you have to rethink how you're going to get there and what choices you're going to make.